Your lawn was never built to survive a real winter. That is why it thins out after snow mold, turns yellow in summer, and still asks you for more water, more fertilizer, and more mowing every single year. If you live where winter is long and wet, you do not need a tougher lawn. You need a smarter plant. Today you will see 3 sustainable lawn alternatives that stay green, stay soft under bare feet, and actually thrive in cold climates while saving you money. Welcome to Timeless Gardening, where we share timeless, sustainable ways to build a garden that thrives with less work. If you live where winters are long and wet, this one is especially for you. Most yards only offer 2 options, a traditional turf grass lawn or bare soil. In a cold climate, both create the same problems. Bare ground invites erosion from wind, heavy rain, and constant foot traffic. It also loses moisture quickly to evaporation and suffers extreme temperature fluctuations in both summer and winter. Traditional turf grass does a little better, but it was not designed for long freezes, wet winters, or shade, so it goes dormant, thins out, and forces you to keep watering and fertilizing. A living ground cover changes that equation completely. Instead of fighting the soil, it protects it. A dense layer of living plants or lightweight mulches holds the soil in place, locks in moisture, buffers temperature, and builds organic matter underneath. For gardeners starting with poor compacted or weedy soil, the proven way to make this transition is sheet mulching. Large weeds are removed, layers are laid down to smother what remains, and a few inches of compost are added on top. Into that compost, fast-growing cover crops are direct sowed. Crimson clover, buckwheat, borage, and sweet alyssum provide months of flowers for pollinators, while loosening hard ground. Then in the cooler months, winter field peas take over. They protect the soil from pounding rain and snow, and in spring they can be chopped and dropped right on the surface to boost organic matter and improve friability. That single step builds the foundation for the 3 permanent alternatives you are about to see. The first sustainable lawn alternative for cold climates is a perennial ground cover tapestry built around creeping thyme. This is not a single plant, it is a community. The best combinations use Thymus serpulum, Thymus praecox, Thymus longicollis, and woolly thyme for silver texture, with alpine strawberries, lamb's ear, and cardoon woven in for contrast. The look is inspired by Mediterranean plant communities that thrive on neglect. For cold climate gardeners, this is a game changer. These low-growing perennials are hardy to zone 4. Once they get a little TLC to get established, they knit together tightly into a dense living mat. That mat does 3 jobs that turf grass cannot. First, it stops erosion. Second, it holds onto moisture, so the need for supplemental water drops dramatically. Third, it provides natural weed suppression. When ground cover plants grow densely, annual weed seeds can never access the soil to germinate, and perennial weeds are smothered because they cannot reach the sun. It is also incredibly practical. It stays low so you never need to mow. It flowers in waves for long-season beauty and interest, and it handles light foot traffic exceptionally well. It is soft, fragrant, and comfortable barefoot. The critical detail for cold, wet winters is drainage. Creeping thyme is susceptible to root rot if it sits in cold, soggy soil. In areas with wet winters, plant it on a slight mound or amend the top layer with grit so water moves through. In early spring, you will notice it greens up weeks before traditional turf even wakes up. When it blooms, bees will cover it from morning until evening, which is exactly what a pollinator-friendly yard should do. The light honey scent that lifts when you brush past it makes a walk to the mailbox feel different. Because the foliage stays so tight, it naturally keeps the soil cooler in summer and warmer in winter. You also avoid the cost of yearly overseeding, because this planting thickens on its own. Once you see how it handles a hard frost without damage, you stop worrying about winter kill. You can plant it in late spring after the last hard freeze, which gives roots time to settle before winter. A thin layer of grit around the crown helps keep the base dry when snow melts. Gardeners in Zone 3 often report it coming back stronger after a cold year, because the roots are that tough. If you have a slope that washes out every spring, this tapestry locks it down without needing a retaining wall. Children love the way it feels under bare feet on a warm evening. The flowers do not all open at once, so you get color for weeks instead of a single burst. You will notice you stop buying bagged mulch for that area, because the living cover does the job for you. Even the winter color is pleasant, holding a deep green and bronze tone under light snow. After the first full year, The maintenance is mostly just enjoying the scent when you walk across it. The second alternative keeps the classic green carpet look, but without any of the traditional lawn demands. It is the mixed clover lawn. Instead of seeding only grass, this system blends micro clover, white Dutch clover, red clover and crimson clover right into the existing lawn. Over time, you can welcome in other mowable allies that are often mislabeled as weeds. Self-heal, yarrow, chamomile, dandelion, violets, ajuga and black medic are all part of this mix. All of these plants are fully mowable. They tolerate foot traffic, and they stay green when traditional turf grass turns brown from lack of water. That is why this is such a powerful sustainable lawn alternative for cold climates. The savings are immediate. This mixed planting needs no fertilizer because clover fixes nitrogen from the air. It needs no summer watering once established, and it needs far less mowing. Allowing it to reach about 6 inches tall is actually beneficial. That extra height shades the soil, protects the roots from heat and evaporation, and builds a stronger, more resilient network of plants over time. The deep roots of clover break up compaction, so water actually soaks in instead of running off. During a dry August, this blend will still look green while neighboring lawns turn brown and crunchy. It is also softer for kids and pets to play on, because the leaves cushion falls better than stiff grass blades. Because it fixes its own nitrogen, you never need to buy synthetic fertilizer or worry about chemical runoff. In early summer, the low flowers create a quiet buzz of activity that brings your garden to life. Over a few seasons, you will spend less time weeding because the dense cover leaves no room for unwanted annuals. White Dutch clover stays low and fills gaps where grass usually dies from foot traffic near the gate. Micro clover blends so well that from the street it still reads as a traditional lawn. If you have a dog, you will see fewer yellow burn spots because clover tolerates nitrogen much better. The roots go deeper than turf, so after a heavy rain your yard does not stay soggy for days. You can overseed it in early fall when temperatures are cool and rain does the watering for you. The first spring after planting, the green comes in earlier than most lawns on the block. You will not hear the constant drone of a mower every weekend, because this mix prefers to be left a little taller. It also stays cooler to the touch on hot days, which makes a big difference for bare feet. Over time you will notice earthworms returning, which is a sign your soil organic matter is improving. You can mow it on a high setting and leave the clippings right where they fall, which feeds the soil without any extra work. In a cold climate, the clover crowns stay low and protected, so they bounce back quickly after snow melts. Even if you forget to water during a busy week, this lawn does not punish you for it. The third alternative is ideal if you want to completely reimagine a blank slate area, or if you have shade where grass will never succeed. It is a tapestry built from native wildflowers and shade-tolerant ground covers. For sunny areas, choose native wildflowers adapted to your region. Avoid large generic bulk packets that are mass-produced. Those mixes often contain overly aggressive or potentially invasive seeds for your area. The best strategy is to shop from a local seed source. Locally sourced native wildflowers germinate more reliably, are far less fussy, and fill in quickly. For shadier areas, traditional lawns always struggle. This is where plants like ajuga, wintergreen, wild ginger, sorrels and clovers excel. There are so many options once you start looking beyond grass. These shade-tolerant plants bring lushness and interest to spots that were once bare. To make this tapestry truly timeless, add bulbs that naturalize. Spring bulbs like crocus, snowdrops, fritillaria and daffodils are perfect for naturalizing in open spaces like lawns. They are a welcome sight after a long gloomy winter, and they return every year, spreading on their own with no extra care. For paths and areas with high traffic, non-living covers still have a place. Straw, leaves, bark mulch, wood chips and stones stand up much better than even the toughest ground cover plants. A locally sourced mix means the plants already know how to handle your freeze and thaw cycles. In shade, where grass thins and moss takes over, these ground covers actually spread faster and look intentional. You will also notice more birds and beneficial insects moving through, because the varied heights create real habitat. The early bulbs push through even when a little snow is still on the ground, which gives you color when you need it most. Because these plants are adapted to your soil, they need far less pampering after the first year. This approach turns those awkward corners that never grew grass into the most interesting parts of your yard. When you source seed locally, You often get helpful advice from the grower about what actually survives in your county. In deep shade under maples, wild ginger will spread into a glossy carpet where grass never had a chance. Ajuga gives you that rich purple foliage that makes the green around it look brighter. Wintergreen adds tiny red berries in winter, so the bed is never completely bare. You can tuck crocus bulbs right between the ground covers, and they will push up without disturbing anything. After a long winter, seeing snowdrops open in that tapestry feels like the garden is waking up just for you. Because the planting is diverse, if one species struggles in a tough year, the others fill in without leaving a hole. You will spend less time hauling bags of wood chips because the living tapestry covers the soil itself. The best part is how it changes through the seasons, so the same corner looks different in May, July and October. There you have it, a yard that finally works with your winter instead of surrendering to it. When you stop asking a single plant to do a job it was never meant to do, you open the door to something more resilient, more beautiful, and more at peace with where you live. That feeling is what stays with you after this video, not a longer chore list, but the quiet confidence that your landscape can take care of itself. If this opened up a new possibility for your own garden, let me know in the comments which of these 3 alternatives you are most excited to try first. And if you want more cold-hardy, low-maintenance ideas that make gardening simpler, subscribe to Timeless Gardening. I will see you in the next one, and until then, keep growing what truly belongs.